Krabby Bill, Saturday morning, heading for Krabby's mountain spot. Look who's back. Wes is back and ready to work. Told him, no projects this weekend.
Yeah.
Just going to go up there, short weekend trip. Going to leave early tomorrow to head back. Don't really have anything to do. Wait till he gets there. So me and heading for the cabin. Check back. It works here. If you want to get any work out of him, you got to feed him first.
That's right.
So here he is, 10 o'clock in the morning, eating some burgers, carving up for a nice day of, I thought there was no projects.
As usual.
We're here. It's beautiful Saturday morning. Grass is all overgrown, need to be cut. But going to work on the kitchen countertops today. Hopefully get that done, or at least get them glued up, and I'll have to stain them another time. But trying to get this young guy here fed so I can get plenty of work out of him. We'll check back. So, while I have Wes weed whacking, I'm set up here to make the kitchen countertop for the long one. I need one more board. I still have to cut these, but I have to get under the house to get the other 2x6 that I have to fill the gap on this. But I told Wes, really don't have anything to do again. I think he just likes coming here. He acts like he believes me. Check back. Standing over here in the shade, except for Wes. Neither one of us should be in the sun. And the two of us have been standing out here in the sun for hours working on this. We're having some problems. We just ran out of glue. It's setting up so fast. So it looks like we're just going to let this set up, flip it over, put some screws in it, and put it in there temporarily again. Next time I come up, I'll have to sand it and stain it and put the sink in it. But for now, a little bit of sanding. Don't look any worse than the last one I did. So hopefully it comes out just as nice. Wes, we're roasting. I can't believe he worked his butt off like this. We haven't even had a beer yet.
I know.
We had some water issues. Problems with the well. I poured bleach in it to sanitize it, and I don't know what happened, but we must have clogged our filters, is what it appears to be so far. Let me get over here in the shade again. We replaced the filters and we had pressure, but at this point here I'm hopeful, but I'm going to ask Wes to walk over there and squeeze that hose, see how much water's coming out of it while I sit on the step for a minute, because I am crispy. It's time for a nice cold beer. Hopefully, yes. Hopefully it looks good. Looks good. Let's hope it stays that way. Not exactly sure why I had to change the filters. I had carbon filters in there. They were brand new. I don't know. I guess maybe I just stirred up the bottom of the well, muddied it up, and clogged the filters up. So we replaced them. We just put fresh ones in. I'm going to go inside and get Wes a beer, and we're going to sit down in the shade somewhere and drink it. Probably the front porch for now. Leave everything right where it's at. We have really, really low water in the pond too. We went and checked the creek. The creek is flowing a little bit, but not much. So I took the weed whacker and walked up in the creek a little bit, and I'm losing water somewhere. I'm down about 8 inches, 9 inches, and after all that rain, it should be flooded. It should be full. But lots of fish in there. A gigantic bullfrog for Lisa, and it looks like some babies. I didn't really see any tadpoles. You see any tadpoles?
Nah, just baby goldfish.
Baby goldfish. So looking good. I'm gonna grab a beer. We'll check back. Let's get this party started. This guy has no sense of humor until he gets a couple in him and lets me start breaking his stones, making fun of him since Lisa ain't here. But I got to also comment, I was coming home from work the other day and a neighbor named Jeff saw me and had to run down the street and comment about how funny he thinks it is when I pick on Lisa. So I'm going to have to keep doing it. I'm just going to have to keep doing it.
Brings viewers, that's all that matters.
It brings viewers. We'll check back. Now it's recording.
Ah, son of a bitch. I had a good burp in there.
Well, I just gave Wes his beer glass and 2 cans of beer because that's what it takes to fill it. Not only are both mugs cracked, I guess from bouncing off each other in the freezer. They were frozen nice mugs, but now they're frozen broken mugs. We still chose to drink out of them, so it's one less trip that you have to make. But again, I'm not sure what his problem is, but he seems to have a discharge issue. When he opens a beer, it explodes. He swears, I'm not setting you up. I have no idea why it happens to you every time.
I don't know either.
And all that, this never happens to me speech that I heard. I'm sure you've said it before somewhere along the lines.
I thought it was just from the Goose Island ones, too, because those ones that were...
I was surprised that you didn't take the Goose Island ones.
I wanted to...
Wait until later?
Yeah.
At least drink the lagers or the box
Yeah.
with our dinner.
Yeah.
Ribs and steak. We'll check back. So we just carried in the countertop. It fits like a glove, so much so that Wes
What happened? What? What's the matter?
couldn't negotiate the turn. But we're out of glue,
I'm out of energy.
and I needed to put a little bit more glue on the top before sanding it. Little glue, little sawdust. So it's going to stay this way until the next time I come up,
Good magnet.
and I'll sand it down and stain it that time. But I need wood glue. I didn't have any wood glue, but I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. At least we can lay out the sink now. Get arrangements. Go out and get a sink and some faucets. It's the exact size that it's going to be. Maybe trimming a 1/4 inch off of this end where the refrigerator is. It has to be pushed back. But the weakling, hey Wes, wasn't able to push it back. Look how red he is too. I hope you could see how red he is from being out there in the sun. I told him 6-7 times. I even gave him sunblock and said, spray this on, put this on, whatever you have to do. You're a ginger. Let's get some sunblock. So am I. I'm burnt, but that's why I put sunblock on.
When the hell did you do that? You're lying.
When you weren't looking.
You're lying.
It's blood pressure for me. So now we're going to move these things back over to there. Then we can finish cleaning up outside, shower, and drink for real. We'll check back.
Get it in.
Okay, I'm sitting here. Oh, look at this. Let me see. Let me try to fix this up a little bit. There we go. No, ain't doing no better. Put a rubber band around it. We got a visitor. Guess who's here?
Jake the Fox.
Hey!
Jake the Fox. And Wes to do nothing.
I drink beer.
There's one thing about Wes. You don't have to tell him to relax.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. He's relaxed.
I mean, that's technically why he asked me to come up here, and then he's like, oh, we have this to do, too. I forgot. That's right.
Yeah, listen to him complaining over there.
There's always something to do up here.
What do you got to say there, Jake the Fox? What's going on?
It's been a busy week.
A busy week?
Yeah, of work and stuff.
What's in stuff?
What's in stuff?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
Like what?
A lot of stuff, huh?
A lot of stuff, yeah.
What do you mean a lot of stuff? Like what?
Got nothing.
I got nothing.
He's got nothing. We got visitors. Wes finally took a shower. I'm getting ready to go in and get one. I think my blood pressure must be up or something. I'm a little red here. I was looking for sunblock, but Wes hit it.
Here we go.
I tried to get him.
Try and tell that
That's
story.
horrible. I can't sit like that. That's better.
Do what the girls always do, like this. So really Sue.
What? Sue does what?
What happened? Edit that out.
I heard the word Sue.
Shit, edit that.
She watches the videos.
She don't
He
watch them all
don't.
the time.
What's that, bud?
She don't watch them all the time.
All right.
She's a bad niece. I'm putting her out there now.
Yeah, we'll check
I
back.
effed up already, so.
How's the steak?
Good.
You need me to cut it for you, or?
Mm-hmm. 1-inch pieces, please.
As fast as I see you move all day.
Start.
You're starving?
Mm-hmm.
The 3 hamburgers you had earlier. What happened with that?
2 hamburgers.
What?
2.
I don't know. I don't know. What's that thing in the corner of my kitchen there?
What?
What's that cabinet
Oh.
right there in the corner called?
My wife.
Your wife? Okay.
There she is right there. Here.
Jar.
I heard you. Call her Lazy Susan.
Uh-oh.
You got a stringy?
How's it?
Good.
I gotta see what the steak spices were that I used. It's either, what's it, Montreal? Or,
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good.
It's the quiet you've been all day.
Pardon?
It's the quietest you've been all day. At least I know how to shut you up now. What?
Hemorrhoid. I'd like to get this on video before anything happens.
What, like I fall asleep?
I'm not going to fall asleep. I'm getting ready to go back outside and enjoy the night air.
Like me when I said like I fall asleep.
But somebody's been complaining that he thinks he might be getting ready to have an aneurysm. So I'd like it noted. You're not, please feel free to deny. I just like video proof But that's what you
I
said
hope it
before you went to
happens. I hope
bed.
it happens.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll still get the same amount of work done if it does.
Well, I hope you film the fact that I'm dead in my bed. Oh, I have my aneurysm.
Well, okay. It's not funny, but
No, well, I just want to be right.
okay. Well, so I just wanted to get video proof that this is what I'm dealing with.
Well, I've never had this happen before.
You see that over there? Look, if you could see into the kitchen. Let's see
That
if I
big
can.
slice of cake is his.
Look at that. See the 1/3 of the chocolate cake right there? That's his.
Yeah.
The little guy, that's mine.
Uh-huh.
That's mine. And I had to beg for that.
You're lucky you got that. That cake is for me. It was sent here for me only. I shared a little slice of it for you. Hope you're happy. Shit, I gotta deal with.
I'd rather hire somebody.
Yeah.
I'll check back. Sunday morning, Krabby's Mountain Spot. And for the first time ever, on the grill, Wes. Let's see if he actually knows how to cook. Or is it just that he knows how to give directions on how to cook? Don't put that bacon like that.
Yeah, right.
Move the bacon over there. That side's too hot. Put it over there. Let's see if he knows what he's doing. We shall check back. Good morning. Sitting here at the pond. I guess we already checked in this morning too, didn't we?
Yeah,
you
we
were
made
cooking.
breakfast, yeah.
Yeah, when Wes was cooking. Well, Wes was cooking for himself. I didn't realize he liked his bacon overcooked and his sausage undercooked. You let the guy work the grill one time, and you know what I mean. But we're sitting here watching the fish in the pond, and Wes is a nervous wreck now. He can't concentrate now because he had a tick on his leg, and now he's got the itchies.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the heebie-jeebies, as I like to say.
Yep.
He's all nervous. He had to get up at 5 a.m. because he's got to be home early. So we're sitting here now. We don't really have any projects to do at the moment. I don't want to get messing with that countertop again since won't be able to sit here and sand it down. Don't want to make that much of a mess anyway. So we're sitting here at the pond watching the fish. We believe they're spawning.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting in there and getting by the lily pads and by the grass that's overhanging, and well, you know what they're doing. So
You got the Barry White playing.
yeah, a little Barry White music in the background. See, there's that little tiny orange one. It's just out.
Yeah, I saw. Who it was.
You can see its tail right there.
Yep.
See it?
Yep.
So there are some baby fish in here. They're only about maybe a ½ inch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which ones they are, whether they're minnows or shiners or are they goldfish. I don't know. But the one thing I'm noticing, there's not a whole lot of tadpoles like we had last year. And we do have, we're losing water somewhere. So next time I come up, I have to, I'm going to have to mess with the pond a little bit. There's a nice flow of water coming in, but it's about 8 or 9 inches low. So obviously something's been breached. I'll sit here, watch the fish do what fish do, and check back. It's got the heebie-jeebies. Look at him. Well, Krabby Bill here. Just dropped Wes off in my new truck with the broken window. Third time getting onto the highway, the same exact spot, a rock gets kicked up and hits my windshield. Fortunately, it's only 3 little spots on there, and I'm hoping they don't crack. And I wanted to follow this up with, when you're watching the video and you hear me picking on Wes, you only see the abuse he's getting. You don't get to hear what he's saying to me. Sometimes he's brutal, but funny. Thanks for watching. See you next time.